There are only two paths in this world, Pavriti and Nivriti. Pavriti means the path towards the external world, and Nivriti is more the internal path where you renounce and turn away from the external world. But there's also a path in between, the path of Karma Yoga, more specific even, the path of Bhakti. So Pavriti means more the path where we turn more to the external world and all the various activities in the material world. It signifies the path of worldly obligations, of action, of duty, of responsibility, to satisfy your worldly desires, to fulfill all your wishes, all your dreams, and to really actively participate in life. On the other hand, Nivriti denotes the path of turning away from worldly desires, from the engagement with material activities. It is more a turning to your spiritual values and principles. It represents more the spiritual path of enlightenment, of renunciation, of letting go of worldly attachment, finding inner strength, inner peace and harmony through practices like meditation, contemplation, yoga, breathwork, pranayama, chanting, working with mantras, everything what enhances your spiritual growth. So Pavriti is more worldly minded and Nivriti is more detached, more inwardly, or the path of going within. And both paths have their purpose. Both paths are there for human beings to experience. Even though the goal might not be the same. One leads to worldly enjoyment, what will entangle you in the cycle of birth and death. And the other one, Nivriti, leads more to spiritual growth, to get free of birth, death, old age and disease, to stop the cycle of birth and death. And we as human beings, we can choose which path we go. You have to decide either. If you don't know about it, every one of us either lives a material lifestyle, making his happiness determined from the circumstances, from the environment, from all his possessions, or more spiritual people who turn more inwards. But there's also a way in between, known as Karma Yoga, as described in the Bhagavad Gita. Yoga is not just postures or asanas or some gymnastic. Yoga means to connect your individual divinity as a soul to the supreme being, to the super soul, God himself. This is yoga. Karma means activities or action and reaction. So karma, yoga, means you connect your activities with God. And this is the path where you still walk in this world. You still enjoy this world. You fully participate in this world. You're more detached. You give up your results. You help other people. You serve God. You serve humanity. You be selfless. And this will give you freedom. Freedom from karma, because you don't act for yourself. Pavriti or Nivriti is still both self-centered. One is about your enjoyment, the other one is about your renouncing of this enjoyment. But Karma Yoga is the middle way. You use everything you have in the service of others, in the service of the Lord, and this will make you truly happy. The more you give, the more you get. And in this practice of Karma Yoga, there's another path called Bhakti. Bhakti means devotion. You can work out of duty, out of responsibility, out of selflessness because you want to serve, you want to help humanity, or you can work for the pleasure of God. You can work to please with devotion and with love. Imagine a mother, the love for their children, all the service she's doing. She dresses them, she wakes them up, she feeds them, she buys them things. So much love and devotion in this relationship. And this love, we should also put in all our activities to connect them with God in Karma Yoga, but to go even further, to express your deepest desires to God. Please, accept my service. Whatever I do is for your pleasure. And then everything becomes very mystical, because then you're not under the material laws of nature anymore. Your destiny will change because you act out of pure love for God, and everything you do will become auspicious will become blissful and perfect. God, Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, Sarva dharman parityacha mamikam sharanam vracha aham tvam savabhabibhyo mokshyai shyami masuchaha. Masuchaha means do not fear. Sarva dharman parityacha. Sarva, all, dharma. Give up all duties, all your principles, all your religions. Forget about it. Just surrender unto me. God says, give up everything, all your conceptions. He spoke the whole Bhagavad Gita, 700 verses. And at the end, he tells Arjuna, his friend, just give it up. Whatever I told you right now, it's not so important. The only thing what matters is to surrender unto me. And then I will take away all your karma, all your fears, all your misconception, all your burden. It will just puff. And that's true. I experience it for myself. I feel so light and blissful and peaceful because all this baggage, it's not there anymore. But as soon as I turn to worldly pleasures and look only for myself, the baggage is back again. And that's why he says, Masuchaha, do not fear. We're holding back. We can't let go of our material lifestyle. And that's okay, but more and more we surrender by practicing karma yoga, by practicing bhakti, to offer what we do to the Lord. And then you will be free from pavriti marg, nivriti marg. You will transcend both. You will live both, manifest both. Detachment, renunciation, spirituality, inner spiritual growth, at the same time completely engaged in seemingly worldly affairs. And you will still do the same things and show you the same things, but now with a spiritual vision and understanding. And this is how we can break free from suffering, how to experience everlasting bliss, joy and harmony. And this is what spirituality means. Not just to renounce everything, give everything up, all the pleasures. Real spirituality means to walk on both paths. Like a train needs two tracks, otherwise it will fall. If you want to be a train and you know where you want to go, follow both tracks, combine them, and ultimately make everything you do as an offering to God. I really hope God can accept my offering today in form of this video. If this resonates with you, please share it with your friends, and I hope to see you soon. Om Tat Sat.